Netflix Selling Tampa spin-off has been cancelled after just one season, and members of the all-black cast are saying it's due to racism. The show debuted last December and introduced Sorel Rosado's Allure reality to the lineup of real estate-based Netflix shows. It served as the first official spin-off of Selling Sunset and featured the first all-black all-female cast. Fans have been awaiting word on a follow-up season that follows the ladies and the expansion of Allure into Miami. However, it was confirmed on Friday that the entire show has been axed after executive producer Adam DeVello decided to pull the plug, and there's one Selling Tampa cast member who's calling racism. When they show us black women in a different light, when we're bickering, fighting and name-calling, they get a season 2 and season 3, but that's not what we were displaying, Juana Colbert told Page 6. I feel like we weren't given a second chance, possibly because of what we represented as minority women. The show followed Sorel, the head broker at Allure, and her team of women of color agents. Along with Sorel and Juana, other cast members include Colony Reeves, Anne-Sophie Petit, Tennille Moore, Carla Giorgo, Rena Fraser, and Alexis Williams. Selling Tampa was #1 in multiple countries. Juana says the cast was anxiously awaiting word on if they would start filming a new season. Last week, the ladies were told to hop on a Zoom call with DeVello and show producer Skylar Wackel, where they were given the bad news. Adam specifically said the decision was related to numbers but never gave any additional information, Juana said. I don't know if he was talking about rating numbers or budget numbers. He just said numbers. An insider who asked to remain anonymous says the ladies were given the runaround all year when it came to whether or not the show would return. The source also says the producers received hundreds of daily calls from fans asking when the show would return, and they didn't know how to respond to the inquiries. We know that Selling Tampa was #1 in multiple countries, and it did fairly well, the insider adds. When it comes to ratings, the show performed fairly well for Netflix at the time of its premiere. Selling Tampa was the #1 show on Netflix within 24 hours of its release, the Orlando Sentinel reports. The show highlighted small rifts between the ladies but primarily focused on their goal to become the #1 luxury agency in Tampa. Viewers expressed criticism of Sorel's managing style when it came to her obvious favoritism of Juana and seemingly putting her in positions that would make the other agents jealous. Rena Fraser grew frustrated and considered leaving and opening her own brokerage. She also attempted to take a few Allure agents with her. The show also followed Sorel's personal life at home with her children and her relationship with former NFL star Chad Johnson. At the time Selling Tampa came to a close, Sorel was pregnant with Chad's baby. The couple has since welcomed their daughter and were likely looking forward to updating fans on their life in a second season. There still is Selling the OC, which serves as the direct spin-off of the Oppenheim Group's Selling Sunset series. While the cancellation could be due to ratings, it's interesting that the show with the most racial diversity was the one to get axed. DeVello might have another spin-off up his sleeve, and fans are hoping it carries on the legacy of diverse representation in the real estate market. Sources: Page 6, Orlando Sentinel.